this square triggers what?
Lucius's and Numax's held actions.
I'll let you choose who wants to take theirs first.
Lucius is gonna take his first because I want them to hit 10 hit points. That's an 18 to hit.
That's fair. That does hit.
You're looking at 8 points of damage. No, sorry, 7 points of damage from the first shot.
Okay.
Second Eldritch Blast is a net 1, so never mind. Numac takes a swing and rolls a lot. That's the 19 on die plus 4 is 23. You're looking at 6 slashing and 8 psychic damage.
Alrighty.
I stole your opportunity, Gustavus, but you might have another one.
Third step gets him there. He fails the save.
10.
10, so he's damaged. And then this triggers some kind of action, yes?
Gustavus is from my reckoning.
And then the last one also fails a save. Alex.
Well,
Yep, 13's a magic number.
All right, so that's the one that triggered. I rolled a 24
That'll hit.
to hit. That's 9 bludgeoning damage and 16 thunder damage.
That's more than enough. More paperwork on my end. Okay, it's gonna bring us back to Connor.
All right. Do I got line of sight of the one in the fire there? I think I do.
No, because he's coming down the stairs.
No.
The fire's on the base of the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll go back over here and dodge.
Alex?
Yeah. I can't. Anyway.
all right. I don't think there's anything left to learn from here. Do you think it's... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take an active listen check to see if I can guess how many skeletons are still moving upstairs.
Make a perception check.
That is a 24.
One is currently... I mean, you hear the one that's burning.
Yeah.
And listening carefully, you can hear 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to shamble towards the stairs on the floor above.
With that active check, would I be able to know if like more fell out of the thingies this turn? Out of the cots?
Every time you pass an active perception check, listening for skeletons, I'll give you an accurate number as to how many there are.
Okay.
Is Alex moving?
Scrappy old dodge. Yeah. No movement.
Could bring us to Numac.
Numac will go to here. No, he will not. He will ready in action to dash to move adjacent with Scrappy when Scrappy moves.
Okay. Gus?
Gus is just going to wait. I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah. Everybody else is gonna annihilate it before I get it. Don't want to steal Lucius's temp hit points.
Lucius. You realize that you're not adding to your temp. You don't have like a temp HP total that you're adding to. Correct?
No. I know. I get 15 whenever I kill him. That refreshes the
Gotcha.
pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's apparently a very often misunderstood rule in 5th edition.
Yeah. No.
How do I
No,
get
I'm
through
not.
when people get 100 temp HP? What do I do?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not stacking it up. I'm gonna go ahead and hold a. I'm gonna go ahead and hold an action for skeleton to fire into there.
And one's about to.
All right then. Then he can please. I think I only miss if I roll a nat 1, so that's a 19 to hit.
Okay.
You're looking at 8 points of force damage from the first one.
That's enough.
Okay. Take my 15 temporary hit points. And yeah.
Back to Connor.
Connor, I counted 2. How many do you have up there now?
Two sounds good to me.
Are you making a perception check to listen?
Yeah, let's do that.
Get that roll.
I'm good at perception. Yay, I jinxed it. That is a... Oh no, insight's my good one. Where the hell is my mind? 9. That is a 9 on perception.
Now you hear them shambling around upstairs, but there's other noises happening, and can't pinpoint exactly how many are about to come down.
Yeah, 2 sounds about right to me.
Alex?
But how are we going to stop them from coming?
Let's make another active perception. That's an 8.
An 8? Yeah, same things. Lots of noises. Are you staying put? And Scrappy?
I'll move to here and Scrappy will dodge.
Numac?
Yeah, Numac will ready in action to move with Scrappy.
Gus?
See, there's no skeletons in sight. So
This has to be the most of a single monster type I've ever seen killed in a single session.
what are we doing with the knight? Like, are we done with the knight?
I think
we're done with it.
Okay, then I think we should make our way over to the other door, possibly.
Maybe up and out to the floor above.
Yeah, and then possibly come down from the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Doing
Cool.
the same thing.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Gus is going to hold an action to booming blade the first skeleton that gets within striking distance.
Okay. Lucius?
Lucius will move up behind Gustavus, and he will ready an action to dash to move adjacent with Gustavus.
All right.
Basically, I'm trying to keep formation so we can move out of here.
Skeleton fails his saving throw. Against the fight.
17.
17. He is destroyed. And his third step, he also fails the saving throw.
7.
7. I've got a booming blade happening here.
Okay. Booming blade happening. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
All right. He's going to be taking 9 magical bludgeoning damage and
That's enough.
6. Okay, thunder damage. Actually, 9 thunder damage. Yep.
Back to Connor.
I don't want to be front. I'm a ranger. It's not what I do. I'm not that kind of ranger. Right there. That's good.
That's exactly enough damage.
And let's dodge for funsies.
Dodge. It's gonna bring us to Alex.
As an action, Alex will pull a shield off his back and strap it to his offhand. Is Connor still good there, right?
Yeah.
Looks
Yes.
like it.
And that
Yeah,
triggers
it's gonna-
held action for Lucius, I believe.
For Numac.
For
And
Numac.
Numac will keep formation with Scrappy.
Okay. And then Numac takes a turn.
Same held action.
Gus.
All right. 2, 3. So this is not standing on the.
If you're on this square, you're starting to. You'd have to.
No, I mean, yeah.
Are you moving past this square? Is the question.
No,
So-
I'm not going. My intention is not to climb on the
Gotcha.
coffins.
Understood.
But yeah.
Triggers Lucius's held action.
Okay.
And Gus is going to hold an action to a booming blade, a skeleton that stands in this square.
Lucius.
Dodge.
Scanning for skeletons.
Oh wow, there's still skeletons.
He fails his save.
Said there were 2. 7.
7 damage.
They get me.
And yeah, he's going to attack us from there.
He's not stepping on the.
Why
Not
not?
doing
Why
the
would he? He
thing.
can attack you from right there. I've got a 7 to hit, Gus.
No.
It's going to bring us back to Connor. How many more rounds on the bonfire?
2.
I like it there.
Okay.
Good spot.
Alex?
Can I get this guy with a melee attack from here?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It's an armor class of 28
That hits.
for 10 magical slashing.
And he had taken fire damage before, so he's destroyed.
Stop concentrating on the bonfire.
And you're dropping the
That's-
bonfire?
Yeah, I dropped the bonfire as I was moving. That's the end of Alex's turn.
So you're going back up the stairs, Alex?
I thought we were going to go into the storeroom.
When you look up
thought-
the stairs, if you peek your head up, you can see there's one more skeleton up
Mhm.
on the crew deck.
I thought the idea was to go into the storeroom via this.
Fair enough.
And it's going to bring us to Numac.
Numac will go ahead and crest the stairs.
Okay.
So
hold on.
Scrappy's here.
So Scrappy's here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. He can get there safely without leaving Scrappy's range.
Okay.
Are these spiral staircases?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Then, yeah, Numac will go there and dodge. Stairs are confusing, you guys.
Gus?
Gus will go behind Numac. And can I see the skeleton from here?
You sure can.
I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay.
That's like a 7.
7 does not hit.
Darn. Maybe I should use my bonus action to hit Numac. No, I'm fine.
Lucius.
Let's see, where is Scrappy?
Right at the base
I'm
of
gonna
the
ready in
stairs.
action. Yeah, I'm gonna ready in action to move with Scrappy.
Okay. My last remaining skeleton's going to hit Numac with a 12.
12 does not hit.
Very good. Back to Connor.
As far as Connor can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Back to
Gonna-
Alex.
I'm bringing the conga line up now.
The stairway is
Our own
blocked
conga
because of
line.
that skeleton, or could I sidle by it?
If you get to Numac Square, you can then move to pretty much any of these adjacent squares.
But
It's
I'd be
fine.
out of Scrappy's range.
You would, yes.
Hop on Scrappy's saddle.
Gotcha.
Ready in action that when Scrappy is adjacent to the creature, I'll attack it.
Okay.
Okay, Lucius, you're moving with Scrappy, right?
Yep. Oh god. This is a mess.
We are coming up
So-
the stairs under Gus. So from this square, the next square
Uh-huh.
is Gus's square.
Mm.
In this square.
And then he's going to move to here.
Okay, so Scrappy's out in front.
And
Lucius can get to here with his move.
I think
If Scrappy moves
Scrappy's going to
that
eat
far
Dale.
forward. Connor's out of range.
Oh, jeez.
Because Connor's way back here.
Yeah.
Let Connor climb the stairs too.
No, he's not. He's
Oh, well, that's all the farther I can move then.
Yeah, Connor couldn't
zombie
move
gets out of
past
the way.
everyone.
you guys trying to go
Uh,
single file up the staircase.
Yeah.
Keeping
That's
Scrappy
why
in
I've
the
been.
middle.
That's why I've been trying to ready actions to move with people.
In fact, in this position, Connor's only in range because 1, 2, 3. But Connor actually has to move to this square to go up the stairs. So if Scrappy holds this position, that's probably the safest bet to get everybody up without leaving
Right.
the bubble.
Alex and Scrappy will both dodge then.
It's going to bring us to Numac.
I kept the skeleton down.
I'm the skeleton
Numac
slayer.
has space to move forward a little bit right now, right?
Numac has hit a nat 1.
Okay. Yeah, Numac can take
Second.
one step safely.
Okay.
Yeah. Numac has hit a second nat 1. Holy bajoli.
Numac's the best.
He can actually,
Numac's
yeah, I can
been
move there.
Can he move there? Because I think that's actually. I think he has to move into the skeleton space. Or he
Oh, yeah,
gets,
you're right. You have to be in the skeleton space. Well, he
Yeah,
can
he
move.
Gets
He
out.
What?
can move here safely.
Oh yeah. 3
Yeah,
dimensions.
Numac will make way.
So, but if he moves here, he's now standing close to one of the cots,
Oh.
Ugh.
the grabby cots.
the grabby cots.
Yeah, no, don't want that.
It's a death ship. What do you guys want from me? So Numac's holding position.
Yeah, Numac is
Gus.
holding position.
Gus is going to.
Now
Gus
the
is
choke
going
point's
to.
held in the other direction.
Gus
Bull
is going
rush
to.
the skeleton into the grabby thing.
Gus is going to. Bonus action. He's going to drop his shield. Bonus action. Turn the weapon into a pole arm and then attack the skeleton.
Okay.
That is a crit,
Very good.
and that's a D10, right? Yeah. Or is it D12? No, it's D10, right? That is 19 points of magical slashing damage.
And as soon as you slay that skeleton with your pole arm, this cot ejects another one.
Now you're playing with pole arms.
Seams open up, the bones drop to the floor, another skeleton forms up, and the seams close up in the space behind.
Where? It's
I think it's
invisible.
the fire that was.
Right here.
Where is it?
Okay. And I can I stand in the skeleton's previous
Yes,
spot?
You can see it
Okay.
right there.
I'm going to stand right here, and I'm going to attack this skeleton
Okay.
because I get 2 more attacks. Because I'm a fighter,
Fighters
and
are
I
best.
fight things. I fight things. All right, that's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so That's a D8, not a D10. That is 9 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And then last hit is a 15 to hit
That hits.
for 9 more points of magical slashing.
I am going to screenshot this because I think the unlikeliest thing I've ever rolled just happened.
Oh.
I'm going to screenshot this for posterity. I guess I can post it in the Twitch chat in case anybody cares. I just rolled 44 d20s and didn't roll any 20s.
Wow.
It's pretty good, right? And the reason that is significant is because at long last you have killed the final skeleton.
Yay!
The ship made of bones ran out of bones. Yay!
Deck's gonna be way more sturdy now.
Random holes just start opening up.
I don't know if the fire was affecting that or not, but that was hilarious.
Was it hilarious or was it incredibly tedious?
A little bit, yeah.
What's next?
Are we off initiative?
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Does
get my
anyone need some light healing? Alex
good.
scoops your shield up as he rides past. Everyone
Right.
come with me. Connor,
Yeah.
you're first.
All right, back to a hammer. And
Does anyone need some light healing?
Lucius is good. Numac is down about 10 hit points.
I am sitting at about 70% of my hit points. I'm good. Just keep Numac. I think
Yeah.
Numac's the most fragile of us, but he's also doing a lot of damage. So
Numac, pull the wand off of Scrappy and give yourself another D4 plus 1 temp.
thank you for not calling it the gizzard.
It is a gizzard, though.
It makes me so uncomfortable, though.
It's a badger gizzard.
Oh,
What's next?
Why does a badger have a gizzard?
because
I think we're dropping down this hole, right?
Yeah.
So my opinion is, let's bring Numac to here. Put Scrappy there.
how far down? So you
You're
said
only
this one was
climbing down
really-
about 5 feet to get to the top of this box. And remember, the other boxes and barrels and things in this room are parts of the ship's hull made of bone. But the top crate here it's in very bad repair, but it is a wooden crate.
I think what we should do is somebody should go down there and we affix some rope to it and bring it up so we don't damage it.
Affix a rope to this crate.
Yes.
If you try to move this crate, it's going to fall apart. It's dilapidated.
So landing on it is also a bad idea.
Probably yes.
Okay.
Ceilings
Hold
are
on.
only 10 feet.
Hold
so
on.
You could climb down to the top of this crate just by stepping out. You could climb onto the top of one of these surrounding 4 crates by dropping down 5 feet.
I got this. Alex climbs on top of Scrappy to get a
Okay.
good view. And then he mixes let me think here. I think it's a Phoenix down and a turtle shell for a levitate. And levitates the crate up through the hole in the floor.
Okay.
Did you roll chemist for your Fiesta
That
this
happens. There's now a crate levitating up out of the hole. Does that have a casting
he'll,
time one action?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he'll reach out and just once he grabs the crate, he can horizontally move it however he likes, so he can pull it back and drop it here.
And you just go ahead and draw where you're dropping it, just on the floor behind you.
Yeah. Let me rearrange people a little bit because I got to keep Scrappy in the middle. People are not in the positions I'm putting them in right now. Okay.
This is the wackiest levitate ever.
Well, I mean, it's bud pepper and water, right?
I like that reference better. So yeah, it's 5 feet to move from the ledge to the top of this crate here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically the top of this crate here. You can see the outline of the cargo hole here.
Do we want to inspect the contents of this wooden crate?
Yeah, definitely.
Take a minute and try to go into the crate.
Yeah.
I'll hand Gus my crowbar.
I will gently try to open the crate without, breaking it.
I mean, that's probably not possible.
I know,
It's
but I'm still going to try.
Rotted and waterlogged. And no matter what you try, parts of the frame of the crate break away. And once again, you're hit with a wave of rotting flesh as there's a corpse inside. And not in quite a state of decay as the monstrosity that you fought earlier. I will allow the group to make a... If someone is trained in both history and medicine, I'll let you roll a history check at advantage.
That's Alex.
I don't have both. I only have history.
I've only got medicine.
I've got neither.
So that is this was actually a history check, right?
It has to be a history check, yes.
Yep. It's a 28 on history.
Oh, that's not super great.
I could add another 5.
Looking at the finery of the corpse, I mean, it's wearing clothes, but the coloration of the clothes is difficult to tell because they're so badly rotted, and you see where they've been torn in places, and you can't make out much in the way of markings. But the shape of the cloak you associate with the Circle of Rains, which is one of the magical schools in Dunfoss. And the face of the person, which is in a state of decay, but not a particularly advanced state, just where the body's starting to get kind of cheesy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little doughy.
Based on how the thing is dressed and how much of the facial features is still left, you think you're looking at the body of King Catspan.
Alex is gonna pull out a roll of cloth from his bag of holding and rack the body as respectfully as possible, and have Scrappy set it aside on the stairway.
Before you start manhandling this body,
Yeah.
what jumps out at you immediately, because you are trained in medicine, it's been like 13 years since King Cat's been sailed out to sea and vanished. For the body to be in this state, it would have had to have died not within the past week or so. Had to have died very recently. Either this body has been dead for many, many years and something has been preserving it somewhat, or the physical body of the king only died very, very recently.
Yep.
Like as recently as...
And it's going to take several minutes to take the body and wrap it up respectfully. Like, this is not something that's going to be quick. Is that your intent?
Is my levitate still affecting the body?
It's affecting the crate, so not the actual body. As long as you're moving the body with the crate, yes.
Yeah, can I use the bottom of the crate as a stretcher?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is something Alex wants to do. Alex wants to wrap this body up.
Do we want to take it up on deck, set it on the
You want to just...
I can float it across. We can just give it a gentle push.
I'm going to say actually giving it a burial wrapping.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that can't be done in less than 10 minutes. This is going to take some time.
That's like an entire 6 of our time. So what Gus is going to do is he's going to ask you for the cloth.
Uh-huh.
And if you give it to him, he's just going to very quickly wrap it around like you're doing duct tape.
If you do that, you risk damaging the body, which I'm assuming Alexander wants to avoid.
Yes.
Just drape the cloth over the body and set it on the deck.
The body is both rotting and waterlogged, and you guys haven't had a chance to look it over to see what kinds of injuries it might have sustained. The state of this thing is not known because you guys have only been looking at it for a couple of seconds.
All right.
Yeah, Alex's argument is we take the full 10 minutes to get it off onto the dock properly
is
wrapped.
There anything we can do while he's wrapping it? So it's
if he's wrapping
laying
it,
on...
you guys have 10 minutes to do whatever you want.
Right. Well, I know, but we have to stay within Scrappy range.
True.
I'm gonna tether the crate.
That's what I'm saying. Is
the crate to Scrappy, and we're gonna walk and talk.
You
we're
can say it.
Make our way up there.
Poor man's tensor's floating disc.
Right.
Yeah,
yes. Exactly.
Except it's a second level spell slot, so rich man's tensor's floating disc.
That's true.
I want to go in here because the anchor is in here, and we need to at least
Okay.
I think we should at least investigate the room with anchor since the effect seems to be stemming from the anchor.
I'm gonna have. So Alex, you're gonna be riding the floating crate along with the body. Yes.
No, Alex will be riding Scrappy's saddle, and he will have the crate tethered behind him, so he can work on it while Scrappy moves.
If you want to do this while they're moving, I'm gonna say that one of your companions is gonna have to help you with the wrapping, just to get the body positioned correctly and maneuver the cloth. It still will take 10 minutes, but it's gonna take 2 of you to do it instead of just 1.
I don't mind
Numac.
helping. Oh,
Numac, yeah.
Yep,
Numac?
Numac.
Okay. Does anybody want to take another shot at how long you've spent inside the boat as of the end of this wrapping process?
Probably
20
about
minutes.
About
5 minutes.
at the end of the wrapping process.
Well,
Oh,
Wrapping's
at the
gonna
end,
take 10.
15. Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
it's
end,
about
15.
15 to 18. That's what I would
Very
say.
close. 16 minutes at the end of the wrapping.
Ooh.
But during that time, you're going to go into this room and play with the anchor.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and.
Gus. Oh, God. Okay.
What?
I can't make a 10-foot jump. Oh, Scrappy
what?
can, though.
Scrappy can. Lucius can't.
I mean,
I can tie a rope between here and here.
we could just be careful and we just kind of squeeze. Can we just squeeze along the edge of this hole?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys can move
Yeah.
Okay.
safely across.
Yeah. We're not.
Okay.
We're not. And you can tell me to stop and we can position ourselves, but otherwise, I'm just gonna quickly move this over here.
Yeah, go for it.
Boom. And kind of position yourself since they're
Let's see if you could be over there for now, so Lucius can at least get eyes in the room.
So Numac and Alex are tending to the body. What is everybody else doing for the next 10 minutes?
We can go in a bit so you guys have space, right?
Yeah. What? Okay, so these are what? You said ballast?
It looks like they're places to store ballast. It also looks like this. You could use these as
Ammunition for
projectiles to be fired
yeah.
from the catapults on the deck above.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. What is this?
That
Is it an elevator of some kind? Are we in the Suikoden ship?
looking at it, it's a metal box set into the floor. Make me an investigation check. This is going to use 1 of your minutes.
Okay.
Can I aid him in that?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Okay.
so the first roll is a 16 and the second roll is a 2.
So 16?
16, yes.
Okay. At first, you can't tell what it's supposed to be because it's just this metal. Again, because it's made of iron, it's covered almost completely through in rust. And it's just a metal box set into the floor. You surmise that you can't move it. Doesn't look like it can be opened in some way. But going across, you do find a catch along one side of it that can be released.
Gus is going to reach down and flick the catch.
Wait.
You flip
Too
the
late,
catch,
done it.
And you hear something clatter to the floor of the deck below you. Like you just dropped something.
Okay. Well, as soon as Alexander's finished prepping that body, we can go down there and see what happened. But I still think that babysitting this corpse is not a good idea. Anybody have a message that we could get to, or do we send Numac back with the corpse to the barge?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. So, describe this to me. It's just, there's a hole here in the...
There's a hole that the anchor has gone through, and the anchor is winched up into some kind of mechanism up into the ceiling above, which means you look up and you can see the inside of the stone protruding rectangle when you were in the cabin.
Okay.
It looks like there's some mechanism to winch it back up to the top.
All right. First off, is there any weird fleshy growths on the chain?
Oh yeah, looking down the length of the chain, and you can see disappearing into the water. It's exactly like Alexander described.
I'm going to spend the rest of the few minutes, guys, hacking this chain apart.
So you're going to
You have
spend the
any-
remaining 8 minutes to try to.
Yeah, hack the chain apart.
What are Connor and Lucius doing in the next 8 minutes, if anything? Just chilling?
Yeah, Lucius is going to move over to here, keep an eye out on things, see if there's any movement or change with the hammocks.
Okay.
The worst hammocks.
Describe these things to me again. They're lights.
These are lights. They're little mechanisms that are in the floor, giving off a dull yellow glow. And Alex surmised that they are charged psionically. Just giving the room a little bit of illumination. Gus,
Okay.
easily over the course of the next few minutes, you manage to sever the anchor, the chain, in the same way that Alex described having done it the previous day.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, with my boot, kind of move the chain away where it can't snake back through the hole, possibly.
And when you do that, at first you're like, this is a great idea, and I've just saved the whole world. But then you notice the chain very, very slowly is climbing back up the wall to the base of the hole. And in a few more moments, it'll reach the edge of the hole and then clamber out through it. And then from there, you can probably witness it regenerating itself, like Alex also described.
Clever idea, but that's not the way.
Well, Alex says every time you do this, it takes about 8 hours.
Right. I have another idea, but I don't want to ask Alex to do this because basically, what if we put this chain into the bag of holding? Like, put the end of the bag and just tied it closed, where it would grow into the bag of holding forever.
No, because something is either in the bag or out of the bag. You can't have something half
Okay.
in the bag.
Okay.
All right. I got a question for everybody because this is bothering me now.
Okay.
We're on a ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's no crew to be seen anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Not anymore.
Anymore.
Not
Sure.
anymore, anyway.
But there's light throughout the ship. Think psionically
Yeah.
charged.
Yeah.
What on this ship needs light to see?
That's a good question.
It's another
Also-
good question. Also, furthermore, what's generating this light? What's generating this energy that's making
I'm pretty
this-
sure it's feeding off the ship's inherent psionic energy.
Didn't you guys say there was like a ghost on the ship that spoke to you and I started asking you questions about saltwater elementals, which
I don't think it was a ghost. I think it was the ship itself manifesting as a ghost.
Oh. Well, I wonder why it hasn't. Oh, wait, Scrappy.
Yeah. None of us has left the
wonder if that means
sanctity
it-
of Scrappy's field.
I wonder if that
Lucius
means
leans
can't-
over and rattles the cage a little bit.
I wonder if it means it can't see us, or it just can't enter the
Perhaps.
field.
I think it knows we're here because it did send all of its minions after us.
I mean, they were just kind of mindlessly marching.
And Alex, at this point, you and Numac finish wrapping up the body as gingerly as you can. Because the body is waterlogged and somewhat bloated, and because it has started to decay, it does have to be treated carefully, or else you risk bursting parts of it, and it can't be given proper
So
care.
here's what I want to do. I want to get back to the deck. I want to levitate. While there's still some levitate left, I want to get Numac and the body across onto the dock, and then I want to send Numac back with instructions to guard it with his life. Once he gets it into our hold, go find Caitlin Shub and have her come here with the spell Gentle Repose.
Come here to the ghost ship?
No, come to our barge.
I'm sure
Cast Gentle
Caitlin
Repose
Chubb
on
is
it.
just dying to visit your gross, terrible garbage barge.
Our barge is listen. not
levitate
insult
That's
can
what I
move
want to do.
20 feet per round, yes?
Vertically, you can horizontally. It's just held in place, and you can just move with it.
Okay.
So we move it back up to the deck.
So
Yeah.
you guys are all
Yeah.
going to have to move back up to the deck so Numac can leave, yes.
Yeah.
That won't take more than 30 seconds or
And-
so.
Formation up.
So Numac has his orders to take the body of King Catsbin away from the ship.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And he's doing so by levitating the bottom of the crate, yes?
Yeah, the levitate will only last long enough probably to get it over to the dock. You'll have to just use it like a sled after that.
Okay. So go ahead and position yourselves at the edge of the ship where Numac is going to be departing.
Whichever side of the ship is closest to the.
So it would be probably this area here.
Okay.
Something like that is probably correct. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and form up how you guys are actually in formation so I can drop 50 more skeletons on you.
Sure.
No, I believe it.
I said 50 is exaggeration, but I bet it actually was close to 50.
I listen. I need somebody
I need,
in the YouTube video to count them for me.
when Numac leaves,
Okay.
so Numac gets about here,
Mhm.
teleporting away. Looking like everybody. Everybody, remember, including Numac, Scrappy, and the Imp, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Eight. Oh, 9. Excuse me. I got that. Got that cloak on.
Looking for a DC 15.
On the
Scrappy
money.
makes it.
Okay.
I need Mephistopheles to lend me a hand here. There's a pass.
How does the imp do?
The imp. Hang on, I gotta flip back over to that stat block.
We're gonna get fireballed.
Probably.
Imps might be immune to fire, right?
So how did the Imp do on the saving throw?
I'm getting the stat block now. Please bear with me. Dexterity +3. Although he is caged up on Scrappy's back. Does that affect the saving throw at all?
I mean, he made a small size cage for a tiny size creature, is my understanding.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, imp passes.
Okay, so 18 points of psychic damage, which you can cut in half if you pass the save. As Numac removes the body bound up in a burial shroud from the deck, for a moment, he looks like he's tugging on it, like something is pulling on it from the other side, and he's about to look up and say something when the body itself bursts, sending out a psychic shockwave screaming over all of you. Numac is also. Did Numac pass his dex save?
Sorry. Said 15? No, Numac fails.
Numac fails. So he takes the full 18 damage and falls into the water.
Okay.
And there's nothing left of the body but a splatter of gore against the side of the ship and splattered into the surrounding water. And you guys were doing this expedition at night, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a loud
I-
splash as he hits the water.
I'll use the last of the levitate to float the platform down towards the water.
Is
Is
levitate,
Numac
is levitate still up?
we needed a little bit of it left to get to across the dock, but probably only a round or two.
Let's concentrate.
Well, what happens to the levitate when the thing that was levitating is destroyed?
Oh, yeah, it's gone then.
So okay.
It's only on an object. Okay.
Yeah, because you weren't levitating Numac, you were levitating the
Alex will hook a rope around Scrappy and drop it into the water.
Okay. Is Numac still conscious?
Oh yeah, he's still got hit points.
Then yeah, after a few moments, we do some mental figuring.
Ooh, hold on.
He's
Wait,
floating.
Numac, don't. I'll only lower the rope 30 feet. Can he make it from there? Or 25 feet?
I don't
It
know.
looks as though, as long as Scrappy is right there, because the ship itself is about 30 feet tall, maybe a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So he would run the risk of touching the side of the ship while being outside of Scrappy's bubble. It would be another saving throw on his behalf to see if he.
Couldn't Numac just climb up onto the dock and...
No,
Say-
because the dock was destroyed with acid.
Oh, right. Thanks, Alex.
He could swim back to the parts of the dock that were still there, but then he'd essentially be swimming out of the adventure.
Yeah.
I don't.
Um,
I think it's best for him to.
I got another levitate. I can just bring him back up.
Okay. I mean, if you want
Is
to
that
spend
worth the
resources
slot?
to
I
bring
think
him back.
Numac's worth the second level spell slot personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
How hurt is he?
He's bloody.
Don't worry, we're all gonna get a big heal after this one.
So you're
Okay.
levitating Numac back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And once that is done, I am going to cast a.
Or
We're going to have
vitality.
1 more minute of downtime here because I am going to be casting Aura of Vitality.
So that costs 1 minute to cast. Is that correct?
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute, which is the amount of the healing is every round. So
But the casting time is also 1 minute.
no, the casting time's an action.
Okay, so 1 minute. Go ahead and resolve all of that healing, however you're going to do it.
Lucius is
And while you
is
do that, I'm going to
very-
set up a straw poll for the week.
very lowest on the priority for that.
We're gonna have more than enough.
I think first thing we should do is investigate the object that dropped here. So that
Yeah.
means going into the hole here and checking this out.
Yeah, I think that's our plan of attack for next week.
3 more.
So yeah, it seems like a good place to end the session with Alexander spending 10 minutes gingerly wrapping the former king's body and bringing it to shore, and then just having it
Pop like a meat
Explode.
balloon.
pop like a psychic pimple as soon as it's removed from the ship. That's enough D6s.
All right, so just grab those for whatever healing you need. Just put it next to your name.
I will put Numac over
That's
here
a
in
good
this
method
corner.
for doing that spell.
You have to take 2. You have to take 2 at a time. Then.
Yeah, I think you have to take 2 at a time.
20.
Let's see. Lots of 3s here.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't as good as my rolls for the fire.
I'm going to post your straw poll in the Twitch chat. Then I'm going to go dark for a few minutes as I add up experience
Hey.
for 916 skeletons, and I'll be right back.
Treble, are you using these? Are these yours?
Yes, these are mine. So that's 26. I'm missing
Where's this
40
5
hit
come
points.
from?
Was what? This
That might
five?
have just been.
That was just
another-
that was a damage die.
Those 2 were just damage. Okay.
So this was a so 26.
Numac got 10, so he didn't get a whole lot, but
Does Numac
Jeez,
want
McDohl,
here?
That's a
Here,
lot of hit
take.
points.
Here, take.
I rolled
Take-
real bad on that.
Here, take the.
Another 10 would be
This-
helpful, or that
Take
works
that
too.
6,
All right, cool.
and I will just get 20 healing. Boom.
1 minute rest.
Anyone want? No, I'm going to save the last charge for Scrappy. No offense. 1 charge left in the wand.
Oh, for false life.
Yeah. Gotta mark off that slot. There we go. All right.
I got my 15 temporary hit points logged. I am looking pretty right now.
Aside from your armor class.
Oh, the other concern I have is the imp now has 4 hit points of 10.
Oh wait, put 2 of those hit point. Jesus. Here, take this 6, and I'll just cast a cure on myself or something. Jesus.
Okay. So the imp is back to full hit points.
All right.
Sorry, we can't let the imp die. It's kind of like Scrappy. No offense, Lucius, but I can do something if you die. I don't know if I can do something if the imp dies.
All right. So blips real
The
quick.
imp dies, then he gets banished. He goes back to wherever it is that I
Yeah.
pulled him from.
Who was the?
Still lobotomized, probably.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That could have happened regardless.
Who was the most creative today?
Hey, we're not giving that to Alex because Alex crushed it with furthering the party's goals the most.
or badass. We just gotta we could make
He could run the
Yeah, we
he
can
could
put that
run
in
the
any of the
table.
three of them. Yeah.
yeah.
He could run the table this session, to be honest. But Lucius
So
also needs experience to get to
Okay.
level 11. So that'll mean a third Eldritch Blast.
so the most creative solution today was
I'm kidding. You don't have to.
I would actually like to give creative solution to Alex for the bonfire choke point, and then I would like to give
Yeah.
party goals to you for running 2 characters. I can barely
Okay.
run 1 character, so
All
right.
Then who's a badass today?
Gus for saying, I guess everybody get back there and investigate. I'll stand here and fight skeletons while you do the thing.
Yeah, I'm okay
Well, we
with that.
do a real quick combat investigation. Tactical investigation action. And
Intangibles.
Honor asking the hard questions.
poor
Who needs
Connor,
light?
not poor Connor sitting in the corner of the room, just like
What needs
I
this
wanna
light?
do
Why
things.
is there light?
Yeah,
Why is there light?
that's also fair.
Who needs the light?
I think it's a good question. The
No,
ship
it's
is
a real good
illuminated
question.
for some reason.
It's a real good question. I was thinking about it, but I had other things in my mind.
All right, who wants some experience points?
I do.
Nobody? Nobody wants experience? Really?
I'll take them.
Oh,
We'll just
okay.
fund them. We'll funnel them all into Lucius.
If nobody wants experience, that's fine.
What?
I can
I want an experience.
donate them to a local children's hospital. How many skeletons do you think you guys killed? Ballpark figure.
Did you
44.
actually count?
Probably like 30.
I have to
at
Yeah,
count. I have to
it's 30.
calculate experience points.
Oh, okay.
I want to say 30-ish.
30?
44.
44?
52.
52?
I heard that number for some reason.
the d20s that Brick Road rolled.
The actual number of skeletons that you killed, 57.
Jesus.
So I win by
Yeah,
Price is
prices
Right.
rules.
Yep.
Closest without going over? Yeah.
I look forward to doing this, the post-dungeon debriefing on this. It should be fun.
Oh.
So, so even though they're basically worthless, like those skeletons, 57 of them is still a decent chunk of experience. So for 57 skeletons, and the big flesh mass, and the limb swarms, which came courtesy of the newest addition to my library, the Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, has excellent new zombie monsters in it.
Excellent.
Very nice. Grand total of 865 experience each. For the encounters. I think you're about... No, you're more than halfway through this dungeon. You've got almost all of it cleared. Well, there's still stuff to figure out, though. We'll see what happens next week. Let's do some blitz. Who wants to make a case?
You said 865 experience?
865, yes.
Thank you.
That's including Numac having assisted you in the combat.
I can go.
Alex.
I've got my ideal, the dead deserve dignity for trying to deal with the king's corpse, even though that it blew up in my face.
Now, I will admit, designing the encounters in this dungeon, I specifically put his corpse there because I knew you would do that.
Right. Obviously. And then I've got my flaw. I'm sure we can handle this for taking time out in the fight to listen very carefully to what's going on in the floor above us.
Very good. Who's next?
I'll go.
Gus.
Neutral. Good. You know what? No, just my ideal. My companions are my support structure. I must do what I can to protect them themselves. For saying, everybody retreat. Please walk into the room in an orderly fashion. I will stand in the door. You figure out what the hell's going on here.
Very good.
And the video.
And who's next?
I'll go.
Lucius.
I've got my alignment level neutral. Take your place in society. Work well for your fellow people. Take care of your own. Doing this whole summon the imp thing, lobotomizing it, and then shoving it in a cage to serve as our protection. Like that's taking care of our own, right? Like it's pretty awful thing to do. But again, it's a fiend.
Did the imp sustain any damage at all?
Yes.
He did.
At the end.
Oh, from the psychic blast?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and
And
in fact,
patched back up.
the aura of vitality patched it right back up.
Good. Okay, anything else?
I have knowledge is paramount for retreating into a situation where we are tactical investigation action.
Is that it?
And then I've got double or nothing for pressing for trying to press on this. Like I remember there was a point where I was like sitting at an exit to one of these rooms, and I'm just like, I'm like, okay, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go now?
I'm
Or
not sure
something
what
like
you're
that.
awarding yourself the blip for.
Like Lucius was like, can we keep going? We need to keep going. Can we go? Can we go? Please.
What does that have to do with gambling, though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's a bit of a stretch, but
Connor, what do you got?
11.
All I got is ideals. I must warn everyone of the very real dangers of Fey and Fey and fiends and Fey and undead and Fey and other monsters. We're pointing out that there is illumination on this ship, but nothing on this ship needs illumination, meaning something else is here with us.
Connor is completely okay with dragons. Dragons are fine. It's Fey. Let me see if I had the list. Fey, undead, Fey,
Fiends
Fey,
and other monsters. And he is fascinated by this aberration shit, right?
Right.
Because this is a new type of monster that he needs to deal with and warn people about. Dragons? I don't know. Some of them are kind of chill, right?
How many has Connor met?
We met one. Think we got
Let's
to
not
meet?
chill.
Yeah, he was very not chill.
So, who had the most creative solution to a problem in this session?
The bonfire on the stairs. So Alex.
Okay. And who did the most to further the party's goals?
That was Lucius for running 2 characters.
Who was the badass?
Gustavus for holding the line during tactical investigation action.
Pulling a Hodor? What about intangibles?
That was Connor for asking the deep questions.
Wait, what deep
I was the
questions
one-
did he ask?
Why are there lights everywhere?
Why indeed? Does Connor have a theory for that? Not even a working theory? And Alex has our straw poll for the week. So,
Can't imagine why.
Alex, you have hold on, let me look how much we're worth. We're level 11, correct?
Yes.
So slips are worth
Yeah.
500. Alex, you have 6. You earned 4. You have to roll all of them over.
That bonfire would not be as effective while I was at level 11.
Connor, you have 6. You're rolling over 2. Gus, you
They're
have
500 each.
They're 500 each. Gus, you have 3 and you earned 3. You coming in next session with 6?
Yes.
Okay, so you're rolling over none. Lucius, you have 5 and you've earned 3, so you have to roll over at least 2.
Yeah, like even if I cashed everything in, I wouldn't be able to go up. Say I'm coming in with 6.
So everybody's coming in next week with 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and when we pick this back up, we will do Ghost Ship Part 2. Do you guys think it's going well?
I think
Yeah.
it's going pretty well so far.
No one's left the bubble. That's my main concern.
Yeah.
There were a few close calls.
Ghost
Connor-
Ship 2, Death Ship.
I mean, think about it logically. Connor thinks that there's something on this boat that needs light to see.
Does Connor think about it logically, though? When it comes to Fae and
It-
Fiend and Fae and Undead and Fae?
It
And
might be.
aberrations?
It might be for us.
Because you have guests on the ship. You just haven't found the guest room yet.
the ship wants us to.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, the ship wants us to stop it.
So come back next week. We'll see if we can break our skeleton record.
50,
Believe
57.
I take that as a challenge.